I can't really just do the fight again because I know the shuffle order doesn't really matter anymore. Alright, cool. Remove 2. Remove 2, go shop, remove another. Certainly a way to play Watcher. Do I think Rust factored in there with a capital R? I don't know what that is. What do I use the Excel sheet for? Writing stuff down about Slay the Spire. Rust like not having played recently? Sure, maybe. I don't know. But why? But I have terrible news to you about, like, I'm currently playing a game for children, and you're watching. Like, if you need things to make sense, we're in trouble. Cat 3 Fate's fine. Let's take an empty body. I think this is good enough to not take card remove. Empty body over Consecrate. Empty body with the Flurry. Okay. Can we just say this run is over? I don't know. I can probably find a way to lose still. I was trying to maximize my damage and then realized that whatever I did, I had like 30 more than I needed. Crush Joints is fine. Could also take a Bowling Bash for Sentries, I guess. Crush Joints seems better against Texagos, though. Do you want an upgrade? I guess with Fear Potion already, I go for Flurry first. I tried filtering the deaths table by character. There's not enough data in it for that to really make sense. Please don't murder me. Well, me and Looter are seeing eye to eye. Wallop. Wallop's a block card. Actually kind of an awkward fight. Very reliant on drawing Eruption on the right turns. Game sound is going to the VOD right now. Using vulnerable potion here is fine, I guess. Toxic egg early. I don't think I'm taking a prostrate. Certainly a bit better when upgraded, but not enough. Ceramic fish actually goes kind of hard here. Still skipping it. Oh, there's a vigilance in my draw pile, but 21, 37, 37. I think we empty body over wallop here. I'm not doing the math. I think that was good. I guess I also decided not to use Strength Potion, which is probably terrible. That actually seems kind of bad. Good against Hexaghost, though. Sparksy, thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Six plus, okay. Kills. That's a pretty good Sentry's fight. There's not much to complain about there. Second to wallop, Ambrosia. There's a Windmill Strike to get through Hexaghost. I'd really like to be able to kill Hexaghost without that. Go double wallop. Wallop's just kind of a good card. I'm down. So I know Super Elite isn't Sentries. And I have good potions. I think we kill the Super Elite now then. Card remove's great. Yeah, card removes are good. Is it better than Transform? Probably? Is it Defend or Strike? We go Strike. I can go Vigilance Empty Body here. Take no damage. Puts me in a weird spot next turn. Kind of. I'm okay with it. Go Wallop here. I think it's okay to not use the Miracle to kill this. Should be able to Miracle effectively next turn. I could use Ambrosia here. I'm taking 14. Very questionable. Oh, that wasn't 14. Why did I think I was taking 14? I don't know. 6 plus... This ends up being 8, right? Or, okay. Well, more than 8. Math. Good grief. Take a Protect Plus, can just take a Flurry of Blows. It's been a long time since I played Watcher. I'm not sure that having 2 Wallops is very normal for me here. I'll split on Ambrosia for this fight and save Strength Potion for a Hexaghost. I was taking 14 before I killed the front slime. Yes, but I did kill the front slime, didn't I? Is this lethal? This might be lethal. Go Eruption, Miracle Crush Joints, 16, plus 12, plus 18, 30, 40s, 50s, 40, 55. And on Empty Body, which is another... it's not. This is a max HP coming up, sorry. It used to be. Crescendo Plus is pretty good. I think I'm taking Wish though. Wish changes the deck a bit. Changes what I'm trying to do. I don't know, Crescendo's really good. I have a Courier, I have a Toxic Egg. It kind of feels like I should take the thing which is better now, and I think Crescendo's better now. Wish for Strength is real against Hexaghost though. And Wish for Block isn't, like, completely not real. It just slows me down a lot. I'll take Wish. Lantern feels nice. Eruption upgrade is important, so is Crush Joints upgrade. Eruption upgrade, I have a lot of energy requirements in this deck right now. Start with Cut Through Fate, seeing if I find Wish. And if I do, I get to just grab for Strength. And that plus Liquid Bronze lets me save a Strength potion, I think. I think I might as well use Liquid Bronze here. Birds shouldn't be a terrible fight for me. At least in my head it isn't that bad. This isn't attacking next turn? How does Hexaghost work? Let me look up Hexaghost real quick, it's been a while. I think I'm like killing it so fast that I'm ahead of where I think I am. I don't understand how Hexaghost works. What is going on? I just did Divider. No, that was Inferno. Wait, what is happening? Activate, then Divider. Afterwards, cycles in the order of Seer, Tackle. Seer and Flame, Tack. Okay, yeah, it does the ×2 attack next turn. That is actually what I thought. So if I Eruption Wallop, I can die next turn. So I shouldn't do that. What do I do instead? Eruption Vigilance? Sure. I would have been fine. Upsetting. We go. I want Crush Joints in an extra pile. I want Flurry of Blows in hand when I draw. This works. No attack. GG Act 1. Gosh. This has gotten so weird. I think I'm taking Deus Ex. I also think it's kind of wrong, but okay. I want to be able to rest. So Violet Lotus over Copy of Derper. The big thing is my relics don't do anything yet. And my deck's strong enough that I could just be killing everything. Like if I just took Crescendo, if I just took Crescendo here, I can just like go to every elite fight. And they all die. But on the other hand, I have Wish Plus and Courier. What a weird run. it's especially weird because I don't know if I can go to the hallway fights. Can I go to the hallway fights? I hope so. Basically, I have 2 curses on my deck. Yep. Forgotten to play Flurry of Blows. Oops. I want to go the Cut Through Fate into Wish Plus this turn. So I needed to not deal more damage to it. Colorless Potion, Indignation Plus, second Wrath entry. Feels good. Feels correct. I claimed that this was not a bad fight for me. We'll see if that's true. Like, it actually kind of is a bad fight because wallops don't work. But I have double flurry. Which I was hoping would do well for me. Panic button? Panic button's fine. Next turn I get 10 block off this wallop. I can probably kill this one in Wrath. Yeah. Actually the other way around. Well, I don't need to anyway. Guess I do this. Because this never attacks me next turn. Does Wallop count as block from cards with Panic Button? It does not. Wallop still works. A little strange. Can't wish yet. But I think I should be able to wish still in this fate. Next turn I can sink it. See, triggered ability from the damage done. Sure, something like that. I don't think I want these potions. I like this potion a lot. I'd like my other potion to be some sustain. Wouldn't be terrible here. How much is potion optionality worth? Probably enough. That is a sweet outcome. Upgrade all Strix and Defends or remove a card. Gotta remove a card. We're getting there. Still 4 left. We'll get rid of all our basics this run. Question is removing 1 basic worth losing 2 elites on the left path? I regret my second wallop right now. It's also an entire shop with career and 400 gold. So, I mean, that's kind of paying a lot. Maybe go right side. Meditate's very good. For example. Alright, cool. That's probably not big enough for an internal feather. Could take thinking ahead. Don't think I care. It's fine. Bit expensive. I'm gonna take question marks because I'm playing a watcher run and want it to be over faster. It's possible that it's also correct too. But that is not the main reason that I'm doing it. I should have grabbed wall up again. Definitely should have grabbed wall up again, I bet. Okay, good floor. Coldest potion's probably better than strength potion. Worship plus, don't think I care. Almost care. Nearly care. Decent upgrades. Yeah, I think that I don't quite have yet. Is like a mental fortress or talk to the hand. Still kind of reliant on these wallops. Think gold. Shops soon. I can rest at the campfire. I have no good upgrades really. And Deus Ex actually works really well in this fight too. Okay. Talk to the hand. That is the thing I didn't have yet. Nice. We can upgrade Talk to the hand then. I think Talk to the Hand's a bit worse than Mental Fortress here, but it should be good enough. Do you have a colorless potion if needed in this fight? Probably saving that for the elite though. Okay, I'm not brave enough. Probably what I can do is I can kill this next turn, maybe even sink this as well, and then be set up with Meditate to wish turn after. Not greedy enough. I'm getting it anyway. Am I not? Actually, just gonna grab both flurries. I'll just draw it again. The wish. Oh, I messed that up. It's fine. Still have Meditate. Okay, if I do this, now there are 5 cards, so Meditate can get Wish. Can get Wish and attack, and we're good. Decided to be as difficult as possible. Felt like there. Toxic Egg making Wallop worse because block cards come upgraded, or is Watcher not blocking with skills anyway? Toxic Egg makes you slightly more inclined to use skills than other things, which I guess means that everything that isn't a skill is slightly worse. It is hard to, like, good or bad isn't defined for cards in this game. Good means winning more. Bad means winning less. But cards don't win or lose. Cards are just part of your deck which wins or loses. So it is dependent on what you actually mean when you say good. And that is not actually specified. It's a membership card and a courier and a wish plus. Appa? It's kind of unreal how little I can, like, sensibly buy here with how strong I am at the moment. The boot? I might click on the boot just to see the next relic. It does damage sometimes. I don't know. Frozen Egg and Molten Egg. Sure, I'll click on Frozen Egg. And I will click on. Take a fasting now. Sure. Alright. We definitely did some stuff there. This thing? Get Indignation and Vigilance back, maybe? Just draw a Flurry of Blows. This should, I would assume, win next turn. This is overly safe, probably. I could have been on a slightly higher number. I'm going to take Scroll Plus, believe it or not. Really feels like I should win now. Use this potion? I'm not going to. I'm just going to grab gold with Wish. Could I have died this turn? Interesting question. Probably. Okay, I'm gonna say that that was wrong then. Order. This feels already over? Have I ever tried getting Champ to super high strength to see how far up the screen he jumps? I'm sorry, does Champ jump higher with more strength? Is that real? So I'm using Pandab. Oops. Spirit Shield with calipers, kind of fun. Also with Deus Ex and Scrawl. I'm down. I sure can win with a busted crown. It feels bad to take with a toxic egg and a frozen egg and no rushdown. So probably not busted crown. And not Stucco ever. So tiny house. I would like to go to this shop. Tiny house would be OP if it let you choose the card it upgrades. And it's already OP, so I guess so. Kind of miserable. But fine. Darklings will kind of do that, yeah. We want Indignation, Fish, probably. Can I stop taking damage? I took like 40, floor 1 of this act. I use them pronouns and I sometimes hit you for 50 damage in turn 1. Nice. Yeah, a few more card removes would help with the turn 1 situation, especially with like some pretty dead weight in the deck. Stuff like Deus Ex is not outstanding on turn 1, for example. Seems fine. Where do I rank Deus Ex? I don't really think about the game that way. It's just an energy card. need a bottled scroll, that would certainly help. I can also just remove the cards which weren't scrawled. It's kind of like bottling a scroll. Go Crush Joints Wallop here? Kind of. Just Indignation Wallop gets me home. Bad Bros, thanks for 2 years. Appreciate it. Whoa, indeed. Wait, 8's a decent number for Punub. Another Spirit Shield. I'm good with 1. It's still just a terrible card on turn 1. Is like big issue. Just a sec. Oh wait. Cat was driving me insane. Kind of the game to give the Wallop block before the Thorns proc. It's not always so kind with that stuff. But it tends to be. It like tries to be. Probably gonna go to this shop instead of the Elite fight. This shop. And they're both the same, right? Just wondering if I want another hallway or not. Kinda low already. I think we just take a question mark. Oop. Okay. Card remove, yes. Red Needle, kind of interesting. Tranquility, kind of interesting. Card remove, just very important. Can't really impatience here, I don't think. That might just be the entire shop. Oddly Smith sounds okay. I have an Empty Body and a Vigilance. The Spirit Shield. This is clickable. A lot of mediocre relics. I guess it's fine. I can just go to another shop. Or I can take the Thread and Needle, which is okay. I think it's definitely okay. Just buy this. Letter Opener is also okay. Probably a bit late. Shop is cheap. That is true. Did not actually do that in the right order. Fine. Another Crush Joints. I do have calipers. Okay, feels winnable. Obviously we want to wish for gold as well here. Go with just drawing Wallop. Next turn I draw the Flurry. And it's in my next draw pile. Could I have died there? Watcher is so much, it's so much just like avoiding something incredibly unlucky, which could theoretically happen at some point with how you order your card draw. Alright. Ancient Potion. Ooh, Inner Piece is a card. That one seems good. Still waiting for a rushdown. Ancient Potion, I think, is a little early. If I was closer to the heart fight, I could see myself taking it, but we're still a way away. Corruption, Indignation kills one. I'd use this to draw. I can do it next turn, though. I slightly prefer doing it next turn. I wonder what Ancient Potion tastes like. Everything just tastes like bile in the Spire. It's weird. Weird, but true. Oof. I'm gonna use Liquid Memory to draw 4. I guess I'm not certain that that's right, but it feels okay. I want Meditate, I want this in my discard pile. I kind of also want Spirit Shield. There are options here, actually. I have Scroll next turn. Let's just take Spirit Shield. It's been unopened since the 80s. A long time. Ah, whatever. Shouldn't take any damage this fight from here. Block Potion tastes like one of the Gatorade flavors which don't actually make sense. Like a glacial free. Possible? I guess the only way to know for sure is to ask it, right? Well, I sure do have a lot of block. An hourglass. Carve reality, consecrate. Consecrate. Empty body. No? Probably not. There's a rest button here. Smith is eh. Recall is eh. Just rest. Didn't take a dreamcatcher. It's fine. Hopefully I have enough stuff that Nemesis isn't a big deal here. Should have used one of the miracles. Oh shit, I have the boot. Oh, whatever, it's over then. Canib boot synergy. Not sure that's quite what synergy means. How big of a difference would it make to the Watcher? If Eruption didn't upgrade to cost less but deal a bit more damage, would it make Watcher much weaker? That would be a substantial nerf to the character. Does Wallop plus Boot give 5 block? It does. Just kill. Wait, did I wish? I did. Bottled Flame isn't actually terrible here. Bottle Talk Land. It's bad against Onudeka and it's bad against the Act 4 elites. But it's good everywhere else. Shendo's not that good right now, but I think I should probably take it and hope it becomes good. Basil, thanks very much for the 4 months. Potion Belt's happening. Always, I think. Rush down one time? I will take another scroll. I'll take another flurry. I'll take a tantrum. I don't think I want Sash Whip. One of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. Wait, no rushdown, but, like, I mean, if this isn't strong enough to win without rushdown, I don't know, probably rework the character. Maybe just rework the character anyway, to be honest. Sorry, Watcher fans. Not sure I was saying that it was too weak. Maybe misreading. But I've said a little bit there. Tantrum plus the boot. Oh my god. Kind of obscene. I think the Forge is okay. I don't think it's better than what I have. It's okay though. Upgrades miracles, notably. Probably going to an elite fight. Upgrade on Tantrum is okay. Boot putting in so much work even after I skipped it for free 2 runs ago. Look. Look, what do you want me to say? There's a balance patch coming out called Slay the Spire 2. Correct. Accurate. Watchers, the only one of the 4 which doesn't cameo in Balatro. Oh no. Are Casey and Anthony vanishing Watcher? Deleting all records of it? It's a very iffy thing to do in today's political climate. There's no release date for Slay the Spire 2? Not unless there is. There isn't one I know of. Site is already over? There's a board game. There's a board game. There's a Slay the Spire board game. Gambling chip. Gambling chip, very relevant. It's not bad at all. Maybe keep Wallop just in case. Could have gone better? Oh well. Genuinely excited to see me stream a game with no intangible in it. Do we know that there is no intangible? Like, for sure? I don't know if we know that. Did they say that? Don't get my hopes up and then, like, it turns out you're wrong. Don't do that to me. The concept of sequels to massively successful games going into early access is interesting to you. Say more. I think that early access just means we are still working on the game. Like, it used to mean something other than that, but now it just means we're still working on the game. Which doesn't mean that the game is currently, like, not good, it just means there are going to be more updates or whatever. I guess there are more updates to games which are out of early access too. I don't know. I've been wanting an Empty Mind all run, and I found one. So, let's do it. Somebody asked, did I play much of Balatro? Quite a bit. Kinda hate that game. Not my favorite. I think upgrading Tantrum is actually a really big deal. My broken way to make block is talk to the hand, so seems like a big upgrade. Do I want Crush Joints to start working on artifact charges? I guess I do. Okay. Inner Piece doesn't really work here. grab Wallop, we grab Crush Joints again. Probably the most recent game I really tried my hardest to like, but just don't. Yes. I think the operative thing is that I have played a lot of games which are strategic deck builders. And so for me to enjoy a strategic deck builder, I need it to have lots of good inflection points for decisions. Because if the decisions are just like very straightforward in it, I am going to get very bored of it very quickly because I have a lot of practice making decisions in such a game. I meant to be killing the other one. Look, this doesn't matter, whatever. The amount that this is irrelevant, quite high. But yeah, I was definitely meant to be killing the other one if I was removing the artifact charges from this one. Volatile does not have good decision making. Flutter really thumbs its nose at strategy via UI and mechanics. Gosh, I wasn't even thinking about the UI. But yeah, it also, like, if you would like to know how to stack Square Joker as much as possible in the fight you're in, you do have to do all of that math by yourself without it helping you in any way. That is a thing that is true, which I forgot. I tried pretty hard to enjoy that game. Can you really not skip the calculated cutscenes? That's insane to you. You can speed it up, but you do have to spend some time watching for sure. Okay, probably need to draw toward a way out of Wrath here. Okay, just taking a bunch of damage next turn. Kind of wild. Which game has the best decision making after Slay the Spire? We are assuming that Slay the Spire has the best? Interesting. I'm not sure that's a safe assumption. Kinda thanks for 30 months, appreciate it. I think the thing that Slay the Spire has is it was the first one and got the most work on balance. I think, like, probably Brotato has better decision making than Slay the Spire. Although the difficulty curve on Brotato is kind of bad after the DLC. Gloomhaven has better decision-making density than Slay the Spire. I haven't played Gloomhaven much, but Frosthaven I certainly have and have enjoyed a lot. think a lot of Balattra's quirks can be explained by this wasn't the game the creator thought would... This wasn't a game the creator thought would become as big as it did. Yeah. Agree. I think that is true. Against the Storm is roguelike with great decision making. I like Against the Storm a lot. I'm not sure that its decision making is the strongest thing about it. I could go hard with Prismatic Shard, Second Wind, but then what decks wouldn't, I suppose? I think a lot of my time is spent playing Against the Storm is watching something I know will win. Sometimes from like very early in the run. Latra asks you to do the math yourself because you don't think local thought people would be as invested into actually outscaling the infinite mode. It's because he thinks the thing which is fun about his game is watching a fiery number get bigger. And that's the game that he made. So if you agree that that is the fun thing about the game, I guess that's great for you. What have I just done? Did I just click on meditate? Whoops. Thought I was clicking on tantrum there. Sure doesn't matter. Considering its success, he wasn't wrong. Yeah. Like, yeah. I don't know if it's a strategy game. So I would be hesitant to say that it's like a successful strategy game. But there are certainly other genres of game which are more successful than strategy games are in general. Not really trying to be a strategy game though. Yep. But a lot of people like see that I play strategy games and are like, hey, do you play Balatro? And it's like, well, it's not a strategy game. So, not really. That's kind of how it goes for me. Being wrong and being successful meaning the same is a very political statement. There's people say stuff and I don't know whether they meant to say it or not, and then I don't know what to do. It's a very weird thing about online communication. Was that a typo, or how would I categorize Balatro? My grandmother used to have this casino game where you could like play slot machines and stuff like that, but you didn't wager any money, and they were like weighted in your favor, so you won over time. And she would play it for hours and hours and hours, and her number just went up and up and up. And she didn't like really make any real decisions or anything. Like a little bit. She could click which machine to play or whatever in her little video game. I think Balatro is basically fun for the same reason as My grandmother's slot machine game. Your mother is feeling patriotic and buying Canadian. If only I knew the Canadian national anthem right now. God save our king or something. Wait, is that Burden? I don't know. How does my history as a poker player impact how I view Balatro? Don't know. It was like a hard question to answer. Bunch of health or toolbox? I think toolbox to get rid of artifact charges. Probably pretty good. I sure have never used fasting a single time. I still have an artifact potion though. Maybe we can use it finally. It doesn't do anything. Does it? I don't think it does anything. I'm just gonna remove it. Am I? Sure. Oh, bottled lightning. Oh, what a brutal. Oh, it's fine. Something like this. I wonder why this is what I did. Like, it is what I did, sure, but why? It'll work. Hearts isn't nearly as popular as it deserves to be. I also played Hearts a lot in high school on Yahoo Games. Those were the good old days. Don't make websites like that anymore. Crush joints, tantrum, indignation, wallop. Tantrum, indignation, crush joints, wallop. Bonk. Holy shit, that was very satisfying. Oh, that was a good one. There's still time to play Wish for Gold, but it's rapidly running out. Okay, I might just leave now. I should have put Pendev closer to 10, I guess. Another Talk to the Hand seems good. This feels like it wins. Poker could be a lot more interesting and fun if we were to update some of the fundamental rules limitations arbitrarily settled on 3,000 years ago. I don't think most variants of poker we play are 3,000 years old. You don't see how chess could be more interesting or fun? Fair. Slime volleyball. I think I did play slime volleyball. Pretty sure that's the thing that I did. Okay. Yes, I see. That was a good turn one, I would say. I play strategy games. Do I play challenge Pokemon runs? So I know that like Nuzlocke exists, and I like have asked people if I would enjoy it, and they have told me I wouldn't. So I've never played it. I feel like in some ways I would be excellent at Nuzlocke. Like I have no self-respect. I feel like that's helpful. But in other ways I wouldn't be. Could use a potion this turn, I guess. Or also I could not use a potion this turn, I guess. And just stay in Wrath and not take damage. Sure, whatever. Dreama is watching someone stream themselves beating Pokemon Red with only one Pokemon for each Pokemon in the game. Why? They could just not do that, right? Couldn't they just not do that? Really feels like they could instead not do that. The answer is that's what the audience wants. At some point, like, you have to start asking who this audience is. I wonder this would Slay the Spire a decent amount. I do think the audience of a Slay the Spire stream is very meaningfully different 7 years after the game came out than it was, like, 3 months after the game came out. In Twitch chat, I'm not always sure it's in a good way. It's been 7 years. Yup. Time to wish for strength. Finally, my wish gets to help me win a fight. Okay, that was a watch run. Different streamers will cultivate different chats. I think streamers have a lot less agency in what their chat is than you might think. My chat is decided heavily by the YouTube algorithm. Will I solve this game? No. No, nobody will ever solve this game. Alright. I played 4 runs of Slay the Spire. It took about 6 hours. Shall I just do that every day for a while? Maybe. What does solve mean? Well, it depends what you decide it means. But, like, the thing it is meant to mean is that in any situation you know what the best play is. Spire is not solvable. There have to straight up be unsolvable seeds. Well, that's only if you think solvable means winning. If you can't win a seed, then the solution to it is actually rather easy. No move wins, so every single move is the same. Unsolvable seeds are actually, like, probably the only ones that we have solved. Is our command for the spreadsheet probably !Spire? Seems likely. I'm trying to decide if I want to play another 4 runs. I suppose I could play like 1 more run. Interesting. I have been getting murdered as Ironclad recently. It might be fun to play an Ironclad run which didn't lose. Unbeatable seeds are very easy to construct, but we haven't found any yet. Thought we had. Waking up at 4 AM and playing Slay the Spire for 6 hours is actually kind of rad. Like, I feel like I've done a day of work already. What shall I do for the rest of the day? Awesome. I'll play an Ironclad run. A little walk, maybe? That's fine. Walk in the unseasonably warm weather if it isn't raining. Nice cowboy. I don't know, it's only 47 degrees here today, I think. Some number like that. Seattle has this thing where if the clouds are over the city, it's just always somewhere between 45 and 52 degrees or something. At least for like 8 months of the year, that's true. It's a very stable climate. Nice burst. But with no clouds, it is freezing. Yes, when the clouds aren't here, it gets a lot colder. I think at the moment I'm a little bored of Silent, actually. The most interesting characters to me at the moment are the 3 which aren't silent. Watcher's such a struggle. Like, Watcher, like, you win almost every run. So every now and then you actually get a run which is challenging. And then... But, like, unless you're paying attention at the start of it, you don't actually get to play it as though it matters. It's weird to explain. So say I want to play a challenging Watcher run. In a challenging Watcher run, I want to be thinking carefully about every decision, right? But in order to generate a challenging watcher run, I have to play like on average 15 completely free watcher runs or something like that. And if I spend time in the 15 free watcher runs thinking hard about every turn, it takes me longer to get to play a hard watcher run, because it takes me like twice as long to play the easy run or something like that. So you have to get very good at correctly analyzing whether your watcher run is easy or hard as quickly as possible, so that you can like get through the easy ones quickly and generate the hard ones. Something like that. Watcher runs are sometimes challenging when you turn the corner on like 2 floors. I think the ones which are challenging for me are the ones where card removes are not very plentiful. Alright, Hexago stacked, etc, etc, etc. We can do this thing which wins half the time and loses half the time. It doesn't lose the half the time you miss. You just miss your whale reward. I don't know, it just kind of feels like it ruins the run every time. The real skill is spending at least 6 hours on a singular run. That is certainly a thing you can do. You will not play very many runs if you do that. Have I considered grabbing 3 bad cards early so every run is a hard run? I think that having 3 bad cards in your Watcher deck, like, I don't like the way that that makes a run hard. Dose here, Dose, thanks for the 42 months, appreciate it. Slay the Spire 2, stream 1. When I can. I already made a video about, like, the trailer. That's all I can do right now. There's, like, a lot of upside to hitting a good colorless rare. And not that much downside. I don't know if it, like, one of these two is right. I should be, like, writing down my whale bonuses. Hey, don't I have a thing? Can't I, like... I don't know if this is going to be right, though. How do I save and exit? What? Does this save? I don't know if this saves. It does save? Alright. Are you sure progress not saved? Reach the next floor to save this current run. Are you sure it saves? I also thought that it saved if you left it whale. Note the seed at the top. I'm not going to do that. I feel like I have a run history mod which shows me like what my win percentage is with the different options. I have been getting dumpstered as IRONCLAD though. I completed Ascension 0 to 20 in 21 runs, which means 1 loss. And then since then, I have played 70 runs, and I have won 35. Well, that's 50%. It's terrible. Like, I think prior to those 70 runs, I won like 80% of my previous 100 or something. But at least 50% is 50%. The store at the end makes Hand of Greed better. Shit. Balance is not that bad. It's pretty bad. I've played enough 1 hit point challenge to know that it's actually impossible to win this fight without taking damage as IRONCLAD. That was not a terrible outcome though. Clothesline or Twin Strike? Or neither? Probably Twin Strike. Relic? Any good books we've read recently? I'm working through Stormlight 5. I got up to the first moment that it made me cry 2 nights ago. I wasn't using violence the one-hit challenge. That's true and also irrelevant. Violence would not have changed the math. Havoc's a powerful card. I tried taking Havoc and assuming it gets good. Does upgraded violence do? I think it's 4. Yeah, 4 instead of 3. You read Before We Go Live and thought it was good? Thank you. Perfected strike time? YOLO? Steals more than 27, I think. This is an early sundial. Sundial with Havoc already. I think against Hexaghost, I like Disarm a bit more than Second Wind. Second Wind's a good card. Disarm also a pretty good card. It's wild how sometimes you get nothing and other times you get like Warped Tongues immediately. What a silly game. True Grit is okay. Dual Wield's not doing much, Dropkick's not doing much. You're excited to see me try a Memory of Ages in Spirit Island when it drops soon. That'd be cool. And should you not take Warped Tongues? I mean, you should just take Warped Tongues, I think. I would recommend simply taking Warped Tongues. You know, I should have done this. On Ironclad or just in general? I think it's very unusual not to want Warped Tongues. As any character. Huge. I think Seeing Red's good. We already have a Violence. Ocean Belt's pretty good. bless anyone who liked Mistborn, more power to you, but you do not give a shit about the characters. I don't know exactly why I didn't like Mistborn, but I sure didn't. Maybe I was meant to protect my sundial there. Okay. Feels like I'm getting good cards on Ironclad, which is abnormal recently for some reason. You didn't like Mistborn either and thought Sanderson was just not for you. Mistborn is Sanderson. But Mistborn's like young adult Sanderson, where Stormlight is like not young adult anymore. That might be the best way to say it. Something like that. Double perfected strike, or we can dual wield a Reaper. I still have to beat this thing. I think double perfected strike. Stormlight was written over 13 years or something. Something like that. Sounds about right. I'm gonna upgrade Dash, I think. You don't like how he poses a question and then answers it immediately, instead of having you think about it at all. You think Stormlight is skirting the young adult line? I think that's fair. I don't think I'm gonna go to a shop here. Should be good against Hexaghost, and I don't hate going to a shop next act, so set ourselves up to be able to do that instead. I could try to get one more health. I think I have pain in my deck, so probably not worth. Shockwave. Shockwave to immediately make me feel silly for upgrading Bash. That's fine. I think I play this. Have regrets. Is every Sanderson book connected to the Cosmere? I don't actually know. Haven't read them all. How do I feel about Havoc here? Means I shuffle. Next turn. Just do this. If it has any references to Earth, it's not Cosmere. I played that slightly wrong. Should have played Defend, Trigger it, then Strike. But yeah, for the most part, we have gone through the act very easily. Basically without a whale bonus. And now Hexaghost will attack me for 700. I think we have to take spot weakness. No strength. And I have Reaper in my deck. Early for Barricade, maybe they'll be relevant later. Headbutt's not bad at all with Havoc, but I think spot weakness has to happen. Bottle Flame's just a skip, unfortunately. and upgrade on disarm, I want to say. Disarm's good, shockwave's not terrible. Spot weaknesses, okay. Spot weakness is a bit weird here. I think one of the reasons I like disarm is that with spot weakness I like being able to delay a fight to get more healing off Reaper. Most desperate Hexaghost fight used Rupture Burn to scale. That'll do in a pinch. Give True Grit to target. It would make my deck better if True Grit were upgraded. There are a lot of other cards for which that is also true, which are more important. Human Shield. Nice, I'm glad you're enjoying them. This is an offering. Yeah, this is a deck which is nicely set up to be able to utilize offering. Weird. Yes, Black Star? I guess Black Star. Don't know if running into the Super Elite is a great idea, though. I have a Potion Belt, I have 80 max HP, I've got the Reaper, I've got decent potions. Got some Perfected Strikes. I have 1 Seeing Red. I've got Sundial on 2. Champ Act. Got a lot of money. Could just go this way. Trying to go this side potentially gets me a lot more out of the run. The question is, can I with what I have? I don't think so. I think it hurts. Rupture kind of wins the run right now, doesn't it? Just gonna go middle. Weird spot. I'm considering using Duplication Potion here. I can refill potions. I think that saves a lot of health. It is a weird spot though. Burning Pact is like fine, probably. Oh no. I'm gonna try to full heal here. It's iffy, but like could be possible. And if it's possible, it's very worth. I mean, having full health is better than not having full health. But maybe I just die? I don't know. Kind of depends on the enemy. I think I got it. I think I got it. Can't get rid of a defend, can I? Need to get rid of the other True Grit. Or the True Grit. Don't need 80 strength. I do need 80 strength. And I guess it turns out if it goes big attack into big attack again, I still take damage, so... That's iffy. Yeah, well, we'll see. Finally get to get rid of True Grit. But if I don't draw triple defend, it's still iffy. I have a liquid bronze, so it's not really dangerous in terms of like not being able to kill it. I think I got a bit unlucky with what it did the first few turns. As you can see from how the fight's going now. I deal 84 and I'm at 64, so I need to play spot weakness 5 more times. 4 more times. Three more times. 2 more times. There, thanks for 21 months, appreciate it. 1 more time in parentheses, so. And we got it. Oh, whoops, that like didn't draw cards. Okay. Sundow's on 2, enemy is dead, I'm at full health. Fight! That's the goal. Bloodletting. Bloodletting's kind of a high value sort of card. Especially with Centennial Puzzle. Sure. Remove a card. And upgrade a random card. Could transform like Strike Defend. I'm down to remove a strike and upgrade something. Trigger upgrade is not terrible. Your condolences for that fight going so poorly. It turned out okay in the end, yeah. I get weakened, which is very rude. Don't have anything to take advantage of dazes in this deck right now. Ow. We're back to the fact that I'm playing an Ironclad deck. $33 plus 18 is 51. Fiend Fire. Oh my. I'm down for a Fiend Fire. Feel no pain, Fiend Fire. There's a sling here. I don't think I'm removing pain. I think Rupture is like a very real win condition for the run. By the repeating strength potion with Black Star. Go Dark Shackles card remove. Dark Shackles is pretty good. I don't really want to remove a strike right now, yeah. Also, I have Fiend Fire to get rid of all my trash anyway. Sort of need to remove something, though. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna upgrade Offering because I have Fiend Fire and I have Liquid Memories, and I just need to get through an Elite fight here, and then I'll be strong, maybe. I mean, that's kind of the idea, anyway. Probably gonna use this on Reaper. In a spot where I have a bit of strength. I played the Slay This Fire board game and did I like it? Yeah, it's good. It is just fine. What is happening right now? Don't love next turn. Spot weakness. Offering. I can liquid memories, but I'd rather not. I think I'm okay. Go spot weakness, liquid memories, fiend fire, offering. Let's do that. Yeah, not the moment where I wanted Reaper, but okay. Here it comes. Am I just dead? Like, the fuck is this? There's no terrible hits. I'm not sure that's an incredible one, though. Alright, GG. Run was going fine then. Only Black Star into bad Gremlin Leader fights. Air Clash is fucking terrible for me at the moment. Don't know. I guess I missed the whale bonus, yeah. Maybe I need to go for more, like, reliably value whale bonuses with Ironclad. Whale bonus and first relic. Never having good opportunity to remove pain after 1.5x was weird. Oh, I deliberately didn't remove pain. Maybe that's why I died. Also, I think I just kind of hunted this fight really hard. How do I respawn at it? How did that work? Right click? Oh, right click. How would I play it better? This seems good. Maybe like this? I sure don't have like a cleave or anything. It had some of the same gremlins there. Oh, that didn't kill it. Well, I can use Skill Potion to get the extra damage. That's like conceptually what it was meant to be, but I didn't have the damage to kill the weak gremlin. Obviously with Gremlin Leader dying. So I think maybe my issue was defending instead of striking on the True Grip turn. Which is interesting to learn. I think that that's like seeable. I think I meant to know that as I'm playing the turn. Alright. I am going to go chill out, have some lunch, stuff like that. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll probably stream some more Spire tomorrow. Do a bit of Spire for a while. Hope you're all well.